This message today is for a creative genius, and I know you can't always say that out loud. I'll say it for you. So come on into this space. We're gonna facilitate an energy here today for someone who is a visionary, someone who is ahead of their time, someone who feels like this. You might be coming up against things too at times because you feel like you could be doing so much more than you currently are, or something too. And you're feeling like you're wanting to move into a space of equilibrium. You have this magical power. Yeah, this is for a visionary today. It's for a creative fucking genius. Whoever I'm feeling, 33, whoever I'm feeling into right now, you hold yourself in such high esteem and such high regard, and so you literally are so funny almost about how serious 4-4 you are about your work. Like, you literally are so serious about your work, and it's so fucking funny. And your work is not even serious, which is even funnier. 5-5. Speaking of funny shit, I'm gonna pull a Pokemon card for your inner child, because I feel like your inner child's so proud of you right now from this vantage point. Like your inner child is so proud of all the things that you've done. Oh my gosh. Okay, Lickitung comes out. Its tongue can be extended like a chameleon's. It leaves a stinging sensation when it licks enemies. Oh, and it kind of flew out of my hand here too. So there is it's a tongue wrap kind of thing. So listen, maybe wrap is significant. Okay, but its tongue can be extended like a chameleon's. It leaves a stinging sensation when it licks its enemies. So take what resonates, obviously. We don't need, I know you're not allowed, I know you're not out there licking your enemies and shit. Maybe some, never mind, I'm not going in that direction. But you, I just had a wild joke that I was about to say, and I'm not gonna say it, but anyway, you upgrading how you apply these words, right? You have words that I'm hearing can cut and also support. So you do not want to cut, you do not want to hurt, you do not want to harm. You know, you just don't. You never have. And people know this about you too. I just pulled a Mystic 222. It's possible that people didn't know this about you though. You know, truly with the magical power, the mystical energy that you have awoken up here to recently as well. And I'm getting that it confuses the hell out of you too a lot of times. So you are not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you, though you're far away. Are those the lyrics? Okay, interesting. This is so fascinating, the energy that's coming out right now, because between the Mystic and the Mountain, it gives me the energy of someone who prioritized themselves above the world from like a spiritual sense. Okay, this is a very specific message, 333. You might have known that this was a spiritual call before you even knew it was a spiritual call. So you followed a pull to like go do something that was calling to your heart, and then you went out and created that life. And now you're seeing that like all of the experiences that you might not have thought that there was any significance in, actually is what makes you so mystical, so magical, a magical. What is that fucking song? I cannot stand that song for what it's worth. No shade, no tea, no shade. Okay, the song The Mountain and the Mystic is an energy of someone, yeah, you had to prioritize yourself in the ways that like you had to go search for something, and now that you're seeing it through a different vantage point, you're like watching back and you're tracing it back, and you're seeing how you're going to let all of these otherwise monotonous moments of your life actually inform everything moving forward. 444. Dang, this message is wild. You are a creative fucking genius, and if you don't hear it enough, I'm here to remind you. That's the energy today. I'm not delineating from it. anyone who's busted about it and pissed off is just gonna have to deal with it, because you have things to do in this world. Holy shit. Literally, like, my voice almost cracked there from, like, excitement. Oh my god, you have things to do in this world. Like, you have fucking things to do in this world. You know it. We're sick and tired of, like, not acknowledging it, and that's what you're doing in this space. Congratulations for acknowledging it today. This is such a beautiful message. Dang. Freedom in reverse. You are setting yourself free. You are setting yourself free, and you are not holding anyone in shackles by acknowledging that you are a creative genius, because the universe is creatively full of genius. So yeah, no shit, you have it, because you acknowledged that you have it. And as soon as you claim something to be true, it becomes reality. People, like, talk about this as manifestation. People talk about this as prayer. People talk about this as all kinds of things. But when you speak something into form, 555, it becomes reality. And you have to say it with conviction. You have to say it with intention. You have to say it because you mean it. And so that also means you upgrading this lick-a-tong shit, right? The slap that can happen to, like, enemies, you don't even actually see it happen anymore, because you're only relating to love from this space. You're only relating to your creative vision and the direction that you're going in the life that you're building. So you definitely don't care. Like, you can't care, and if you care, you're learning how to care about yourself more, so that you can't care about that. You know, this is a guidance for someone here too. You are a creative genius, and as soon as you set down the need to please everyone, you are going to burst through the ceilings of your own limitation, and you're going to create and set the new fucking standard. That's what you're going to do, and everyone can do it. This message is very specific, but it's not just for one person. You can do it in your life. Someone here's already done it in their life. Someone continues to do it in their life. Someone's going to do this in multiple ways in their life. Someone here's doing it in multiple ways in their life. Dude, this message is so dope. I love this message. Okay, if you come into this energy and you love that and you want to see more of that in the world, and you don't get confronted by these messages, knowing that you're a creative genius, standing up on some kind of soapbox to shout it out loud, and anyone who, like, you know, is kind of like, you know, not, like, hearing that is just, like, apparently deaf or something. I literally don't know what to tell them. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so obvious to me in this reading, it's so obvious to me in this vision for whoever this message is for, that you have it. You have it. You know how they say, like, people got an it factor? Then you have that it factor. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But here's the thing about the it factor. Having the it factor kind of sucks in ways, because you knowing that you have the it factor also makes people, like, place you as an it. They don't see the full person underneath who you are, because it's difficult for them to. Because it's difficult for them to see. Because a lot of people don't humble themselves in the way that you do. How could you be out here on your soapbox talking about you're a creative genius, and you are sitting through a message where someone's gassing you up and you don't feel bad about it at all? Okay, then the energy of you walking out into the world and, like, kind of feeling a little bit like, I don't know. You know what I mean? As soon as you do that and you don't know, other people are gonna be like, so, okay, take what resonates, guys. Other people are gonna cozy up, and they're gonna start commiserating with you around that thing that you were insecure about. And then they're gonna start making you acknowledge that. And then you're gonna unknowingly start feeding that energy into that subject, and then you're going to create a dynamic and a circumstance that is built on you both relating to your lower vibrational aspects, and you are learning to have higher thoughts as the mystic, as the one who's setting yourself free. You have to do this, so you commune with people who you can have these types of dialogue with. And if you can't, That's okay. Sometimes those conversations don't last very long, and that's okay. You're learning to accept that because you are also learning, remember, that you can't be everything for everyone. 10-10. I just heard someone here's learning how to be a dick. My friend said that recently. It was fucking funny. I was like, that's hilarious. Yeah. I also said I can help you with that. Because it's hard. You gotta learn how to be like an advocate for yourself, and that's one of the most difficult things to do. And it's one of the most important things to learn how to do. So if you need someone to help advocate for you too, like, you know, and you trust people, good for you, first of all, for trusting people. I don't know why that's funny. And, fuck, where are they going? Whoa. Pull the shapeshifter. And I apologize that I forgot where I was going. 11-11. Okay, shapeshifter. Such freedom in that, huh? Wow. Confirmation that there's freedom in you now being this more expressed version of who you are. There's freedom in you just acknowledging that you're a fucking genius, even if you don't always believe it, and even if it's not even fucking true right now. Okay? Because here's the thing about that. It doesn't have to be true. It's about how you hold yourself. You are a genius in the niche, in the way. You have mastered your process, and if someone here hasn't, you're working on it. So when you master your process, you are a genius of your process. So yeah, you're a fucking genius. And anyone that says different can't tell you shit because they don't know you. They don't know your process. They don't know that you mastered your process. They come up into your energy all the time, and they obviously understand that, you know, at 12-12, but you don't let on because you do the work. You do the work. Someone here is doing the fucking work. You're about to watch as your inner world starts continuing to reflect the outer world, and you continuing to affirm these aspects of yourself over and over to yourself, is you're going to start to see your life start to open up and change in ways that you couldn't have possibly understood. It's going to feel trippy as fuck. It's going to feel like the movie Inception or some shit, and you're going to watch. You are. You're going to watch as this freedom and this love actually can take over a circumstance and completely miraculously shift it for the highest good, as soon as you surrender into letting go of the idea that you have to do things the way that you thought you had to, and you're learning a new way forward. I'm hearing you're thankful. Yeah, dude. Yeah. 13-13, because that shit sucks. Living in the shackles, that shit fucking sucks. We're not doing that. We don't do that. Guys, we don't do that. I'm sorry, we don't do that. I'm so sorry to tell you, like, we don't do that. We do not do that. We don't do that. We just keep winning, and we really can't stop. Like, it's almost impossible. Eternal charisma. You are unlocking something that is, like, it's confidence, it's what you see, the people who have like that it factor or whatever, right? It's that shapeshifter energy too, but not, take what resonates, obviously, like, because you in your life, you're relating to the hero's journey. You don't have to be fucking famous. You don't. You just have to you have to master your experience. That's what it is. You don't have to be fucking famous. If you master your experience, you're already fucking famous in your own mind, like in your own life, in your own way of being. So it doesn't matter. You can walk around the world and say nothing and just know it. 14-14. You know, it's like, it's a vibration about you. You know, it's like, and I don't mean to be, I don't say this to be like an arrogant prick. I say this because I want everyone to start fucking doing this, which is, you need to understand that you're a star. And so you walking around knowing that gives off a different energy. It doesn't give off a you're a fuckhead. It doesn't. How am I trying to articulate this? Because I feel like someone here is not going to understand that, like, Oh, you mean you're a star? They can't see that like being a star and being famous are like two separate things. Like a lot of famous people are not fucking stars. Like they're not, and you know that. Like, and it's okay to say that. I'm not fucking scared to say that shit because it's so true. It's real. Like even the famous people know that. Like they have to know that. They're not fucking blind. They're people just like you and me, dude. 1515. Like there's real stars in this world, and you create it yourself. You create your heart. You create your heart. And like, fuck a week. Ooh. I need to not. But I'm serious, like when I say like any weak bitch, I'm sorry. It's Chicago. I'm so like, I'm not raised right or some shit. But for real, I got a little bit of a potty mouth. I'm trying to watch that, but whatever. Fuck it. The universe is completely open to you right now. The universe is waiting for you right now, is the energy. And the universe is waiting for you to start acknowledging yourself this way, as the one with the it factor, as the one who walks around like that bitch. I walk around like that bitch. I walk around like that bitch. Oh, I'm trying to think of that song. I'm thinking of a different Flo Milli song. I might fuck around and make a headline, make a hoe go night night like it's bedtime. 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 I might fuck around and make a headline, make a hoe go night night like it's bedtime. 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 I'm feeling myself, I'm conceited. Feeling myself, I'm conceited. Yeah. Feeling myself, I'm conceited. Feeling myself, I'm conceited. Hey. Truth. It's the truth. Truth hurts. Wait, what's that song? Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. 1717. Truth hurts, needed something more. I can't think of the melody, it's hard to sing. I can't even think of the song. Truth hurts, needed something more exciting. Bum bum be dum bum a. You tried to break my heart? Oh, that breaks my heart. That you thought you ever had it. No, you ain't from the start. Oh, I'm glad you're back with your bitch. I mean, who would want to hide this? I would never, ever be your side chick. I put the sing in single. Ain't worried about a ring on my finger. You can tell your friends, take a shot when you see them. It's okay, they're already in my DMs. Okay, sorry. Oh, there's another Lizzo song coming to mind. Wow, I don't know. I don't see nobody else. Excuse me while I feel myself. 1818, excuse me while I feel myself. That's such a good song. Oh, what are the lyrics? Truth. Dang, I want to look up the lyrics right now. Because she's like looking in the mirror, and she's just, it's something about looking in the mirror and like just being like, I can't see anybody, I am so fucking bad. Like, it's like, yeah, you should do that. You should do that. You should look directly into a mirror and like do some soul gazing. That's what it is. You're gazing into the soul of yourself, and it could be uncomfortable, right, to see yourself, you know. And I'm getting that someone here is like, this is what's gonna unlock you to see like more ways that you can mold and free yourself into more of the truth of who you are, you know. And that's really what you want at the end of the day, right? And you're attracting like a brand new 1919 community, is how I'm hearing it, of people who do the same thing or searching for similar kinds of things, or like who reflect your energy in a similar way, or like in different ways that you could like. And again, the thing about the truth here too is that there's like, it's constantly coming up here too. So while someone here is a creative fucking genius and shit too, and you have like all the skills and you are going directly into the life that you literally want because you can't not, the energy of you also being able to humble yourself and be like, I don't know anything and I need like help and support, is also like the most beautiful co-creative thing ever, because you're seeing that you have a skill and you know exactly what it is and you know exactly how to use it, and you dude, like, it's literally so fucking funny how skillful someone is here, and then also how much you how 2020, how almost okay, take what resonates, almost cocky you are about it, arrogant, you know, confident, but you've worked on that. It's like you've worked on it, so of course you can be cocky about this shit. Like, it's funny as fuck the way you like know exactly who you are and what you're capable of. Like, you should stand on that for sure. At the same time, you drop your ego to understand there's more to learn around that, and that you love to do that so much that you would never hold on to it in a way and be like, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. It's like, no, you know that you became the best because you never acted like that. You became the best because you operated from a sense of like, okay, this is like a sport or some shit. Like, picture it like a sport. Your life, literally. You getting up every day, you may be working out, right? Or maybe someone here, your trade or something. Like, you got really fucking good at like you're an electrician or some shit. I don't know, plumbing. Fuck. I don't know, man. Like, law, finance, fuck, 21, I don't know. So for someone here, you know how good you are at this thing, and that's why you're so funny about it, because you're just like, damn, like, I can't believe that someone can see me this way and also know how fucking arrogant and cocky and like also grounded and confident I am, and then also know that I also know nothing, and also know that that's how I'm successful. Like, it's funny though, like, low-key, it's funny. Like, don't you just love that? You're living your dream. Holy shit. You're living your dream. And it's important to acknowledge that too. I'm hearing someone here is living their dream in like a lot of ways, 22, exactly as I said that, and you're watching as like the things that you don't love about your current circumstance or something are actually feeding into you helping live your dream, so that makes those things easier or something. Yeah, and you want to work toward the idea that your dream could be the entire dream, right? 222 on the timer. Yeah, so how can you, and you're open to that, and you're gonna reinstill this energy inside of your heart, because you're gonna know now more fully about what that voice of the divine is. Okay, calling to you. I should put like a like some signs up and shit. Clarifying that voice and knowing that it's not some shit you have to be afraid of. It's actually some shit that you can relate to and like love, and that actually like that God made you to be the one to stand on your truth in this way and use your voice like a prayer. Come on, Madonna. To say what it is that you want and speak into form what it is, basically, right? And so now that you know that that's what you're doing, you're like operating from a direction where you're like you're 23, like clarifying that intention over and over, because it matters that much, you know. And any voice that's keeping you fearful and shit, that's the opposite voice. Like, gross, you know what I mean? Or not this voice, this voice. Okay guys, thanks so much for being here for another loop, and I hope to see you in another one very soon. Bye.